Esmaili Lodge. The room was filled to the brim. You had people standing along the wall. Emaswati, bavulile in the cold. And South Africans who had been here for the first time in Swaziland. And we had international community all over. They had come to celebrate the launch of the book, Number43 Trophy Park. And I was thinking today as I came here and saw the lines outside for those apologies waiting to come in. And it reminded me of the support that you've given this project since 2007. If you look around the room, it's people from all over as well. It's people from South Africa, it's people from here, it's people from my med colleagues, people rather, who are now colleagues, that are from outside the region. To me, it's a sign of something good that we've started that has resonated across the world. In the same night in 2007, we had a senior prince, the late Prince Masilela, who spent 10 minutes, over 15 minutes, explaining the relationship or the role that Swaziland played in the liberation of South Africa. He went on from when the South African National Natives Congress was formed, that Queen Zwelibanzi contributed, was one of the contributors to the formation of the current ANC. He went on and told us about King Sobhuza, who had what he said, policy, and let you struggle fighters, liberation fighters, settle and find refuge in the country. He was a senior prince, and today we have again royalty, Babe Pondlamini, here to represent His Majesty and to also support this project that we have started. In the same day, same evening, we had former President Jacob Zuma, who told us about his journey from South Africa through Swaziland into Mozambique. He was the general then of Umkhonto weSizwe, not the one. The real one, the liberation struggle, fighters for the liberation struggle. As he painted this journey from South Africa all the way to Mozambique, it showed us the hospitality of Swaziland and the Sobhuza of King Sobhuza. But what's important for today is that we have two people as part of our keynote speakers. General Jabu Shoke, I know him, my father used to call him J-Cab. I was told to call him Malum Jabu. I'll tell you a side story. He drove the first Camry I saw. And if you know at the time, as a young boy, you show up in a Camry, your street credentials, he never allowed me to drive it, I only washed it. The second one is former Minister Lindiwe Zulu, who just a month or two ago, I think Sizwe SMWX, it's a podcast, famous podcast in South Africa, interviewed him for a good 2 hours. Listen to that story and listen to how she described Swaziland. It was a home away from home. Exactly how we see Number43. So to our guests, we look forward to you sharing your journey, and we welcome you sincerely. The next one is that I want to put it in a way that we will all understand. Yesterday morning, we were made very angry. Whoever attended the business breakfast, we were seriously agitated. There's a video clip, social media for those who are in Twitter, and that's Professor Mohali talking about how we need to rethink about our economic freedom and how we need to start thinking about economic justice for all. Professor Mohali is here. He got us angry yesterday. Thank you, sir. I saw what I saw in the video clip in social media. I saw yesterday evening. You really welcome what you did for us yesterday. One of our patrons, the old Z1, I think we have two, but one of them is here, and he's former PM of Eswatini, Babe Absalom Dlamini. He has consistently, for the last 12 years, supported this project. A reflection of how he shares the values that the home enjoys. Siyabonga kakhulu. I would also like to welcome sponsors, but I won't list them, I won't even try. What I'll do is to say thank you, because however large or small the support that you've given us, it is invaluable for those that benefit out of it. Thirdly, it is the first time we host in Swaziland since 2002, so that's about 3 years. We had a new home in Paris. Another side story. When the first time that was announced in the Times of Swaziland, they said number 43 is going to Paris. Imagine. Imagine the excitement, people. It's Paris, it's in the Free State. Beautiful place, though. But in the intervening period over those 3 years, number 43 has grown exponentially. We've had what is called number 43 in South Africa, which encompasses about 2 golf events in Cape Town and in Pretoria. Please join us next year. The Cape Town is still coming again for this year, so please join us. The significance about coming back, though, is why we are here. Mfundis will confirm this, that God has his own plans, and his timing is always better than how we think we can time things. Had we come in last year, we wouldn't have celebrated 60 years, all of us together. It wouldn't have been this significant. But God decided that for the 3 years, go to Paris, come here on the 60th celebration of number 43. Look at the room, how full it is. An appreciation of this seminal period in the life of number 43. We thank you very much for that. Yesterday morning, around 6, you would have, for those that run, around 6 they would have been done. No, the race starts at 6, so around 6:30, 6:45, they would have been done. I tried once, the 10Ks. By the time I got to Nazarene, the police and escort runners were behind me saying, info, the winner has been announced. I was still left with 8.7 Ks of 10. This, as announced, we've moved the race, so we didn't hold it this year. Yesterday. We're going to hold it in September and in August. And the significance of that is that it's 2 years since Umkhulu passed away, Tom, our grandfather. And we've moved it to celebrate, to commemorate that. Anybody who knows him, he was fit to the last, sharp, And although he never exercised, he worked hard. So to celebrate that, we've decided to use the race to encourage healthy living. And we do that in August. There are other events, as I said, along the year. So if you could visit the website, you will see those. In conclusion, on behalf of Masilela, I would like to welcome you to the 17th annual lecture and promise you that this is going to be a night you're not going to forget. We will play a short video before when I get off stage, and it will reflect people talking about their experiences in Number 43 and their experiences in the country. Thank you very much. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to introduce myself. And the reason is because somebody is looking at me and making me nervous. My name is Zwelibanzi Masilela, son of Todd, the late Todd. And I won't acknowledge my older cousin Joel is looking at me. I just did. Thank you very much. Please do enjoy the evening. You are very much, on behalf of Masilela, thank you very much.